A massive medical lawsuit just settling last week out of Houston. Yes, Houston. Houston cannot catch a break. The amount of medical lawsuits in Houston are mind-boggling. Just last week, the Justice Department settled with Baylor University St. Luke's Hospital, in which there was a whistleblower. The whistleblower alleges that cardiac surgeons in the institution were allowing residents and unqualified surgeons to do critical cardiac surgeries at critical portions. Why is this important? Because if you're having surgery at an academic center, there is a very high chance that a resident will do the majority of your surgery. This might be news to you, but if you go to an academic training hospital, residents usually do the majority of the surgeries. Now that is all par for course and entirely normal across the country. In this instance specifically, the whistleblower alleges that the surgeons were running 3 simultaneous operating rooms at the same time. In academic institutions, typically even if the resident is doing the majority of the surgery for training purposes, the attending surgeon is right there holding their hand through the entire procedure. In this allegation, allegedly the surgeon was in 3 places at once. Now the most important part about this lawsuit is that it was settled outside of court without admission of guilt. So as far as legal standards go, the hospital did not admit any fault and the Department of Justice did not decree any fault. The settlement itself was for $15 million, $3 million of which will go to the whistleblower and the rest will go to the families. Most whistleblower lawsuits in the medical realm are from colleagues. In this instance, the whistleblower was another surgeon who was a visiting surgeon at the university at the time. Obviously, I don't know all the details. I wasn't there and I don't have any personal knowledge. This could potentially be happening a little more than you think when you go in for surgery. So what's the take-home message from this breaking news story? When you go in for a surgery, one of the questions that you should definitely ask your surgeon is who will be performing the surgery and for how long. What do I mean by who and how long? Who meaning who will be performing the majority of the surgery, and for how long will the attending surgeon be physically present in the operating room during the surgery? These are very important questions for you to ask, especially a day of surgery or especially when you're scheduling a surgery, because there is a lot of gray area in medicine, and these lawsuits kind of help to define what the gray area is and how much of it can be taken advantage of. But for you in today's day and age, one of the most important questions for you going into your surgeon is to ask, are you going to be the one performing the surgery from beginning to end? What do you guys think? Who's guilty? Who's not guilty? Leave me a comment below. Obviously, these are all allegations. The settlement was outside of court. There was no one proven to be guilty and no one proven to be innocent, as this was settled outside of court. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. I'll see you guys on the next one.